Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Good morning, everyone. I don't know. I have to tweeze that. I don't know if anyone's going to show up. This is an earlier show because I have an appointment. So I thought I'd do a quick check-in. Hey, 7th, how goes it? Yeah. I did a 5-minute warning because I forgot to schedule this morning. But I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I have to go see what the cat has done in the bedroom. I heard things fall off the dresser. Can't wait for things to slow down so he can go snip, 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 and those little jewels go bye-bye. Maybe he'll calm down, but I'm not holding my breath. Oh boy, it's an ugly day outside. I saw a little bit of blue. I might see some on the pass. I was gonna look and see if I could find the pass cams. No, I was gonna make an eye appointment. I still haven't. I need to make an eye appointment before the end of the year, so I'm not paying for bad eyesight and never use my insurance. Washington DOT cameras. Oh, let's see. Let me see. 'Cause hopefully it's nice because I'm driving. It's going to be when I do get surgery done, it's going to be a fight on who drives home. Alrighty. This looks good. This is the top of the pass. Just wet. So that'll be nice. But there's plenty of snow. It'd be great if I get some video, but I got to get that. I like that phone holder, but I don't because it wiggles because it doesn't set tight up against my rearview mirror because everything out my rearview mirror is like this thick. It's one of those little special ones with OnStar and dims if you have lights behind you. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass. You just can't get the average one to work. I'm pretty much being told that's going to happen, but I've always been the driver, especially in my car. I drive a lot faster than he does. I haven't had a ticket in 15 years, so hey, buddy, how are you? So, I haven't been caught yet. It was a TikTok asking people what happens. What do you do when a cop comes up behind you? Then I went, well, first, I said, take the foot off the gas, pull the emergency brake up just a little to start slowing me down. Because your emergency brake, at least in the older cars, didn't trigger your brake lights. So nobody knew you were slowing down. And the person who posted that goes, wow, you've done this before a few times, haven't you? I said, yes, I have. So I'm going to sit here and use you guys as my mirror because I have not gotten my mascara on yet. So I got to use you guys as my mirror. I was lucky and got my lipstick on at least. Yeah. Then I can throw this into my purse. Yep. So I used to do this and my eyeliner driving down the highway in a stick shift on my way to work. I actually got really good at it. I miss that car. That was a fun little car. Volkswagen Fox station wagon. Just a 4-speed, 2-door, which was so much easier to put children into a car. You go to put your, instead of having to, now I kind of got to weasel the kid in sideways and sit him in their chair. When the boys were little, I just flipped the seat back and could straight on sit him in there nice, comfortably. I hit Carly's head too many times so trying to get her in there sideways, learning how to do that. And not to mention they were pretty much, and we didn't have to deal with all that caca of the booster seats and all that. No. Car didn't even have airbags anyway, so you didn't have to worry about. Oh, I know, I love it, especially in the snow. I love it, manual. I can drive a stick and a 3 on the tree, but I don't know how to drive a split shift. That's the only thing I don't know how to do. But yeah, we had was it a 1960 something GMC pickup? I kick myself. We sold it for $350, but it had a lot of problems. But I kick myself now. I love that meme where it says, there's a picture of, like, say, a 1955 was a Ford that has the little tiny windows, the side windows besides the back window and your front window. It says, this is what people think of when they hear the word 50-year-old truck. And then they put a picture of a 1970, say, 5 Chevy truck in there and go, this is a 50-year-old truck. And you're going, well, shit, I'm old. But yeah, I gotta get this all done. I want to get over there a little earlier than I did last week, because we hit rush hour traffic, and you're just sitting there just crawling along. It's like you're going 5 miles an hour in the 20-mile-an-hour zone, not because it's a school zone, but because it's just a lot of traffic. Oh God, I know. Our old Jeep, what was it? An 89 had those. I preferred those over the air conditioner. Man. Yeah, those, because they give the air right straight at you, and a lot of air. You're not just relying on the air conditioner or just the regular windows. Yeah. Yeah. And I wish there were things on old cars. Hey, Jimena. Hi. Oh, thank you. Which one? I got this one. This little baby I got from the Pyramid Collection catalog 25 years ago. And you can't find it anymore. I did a reverse image lookup and there was no luck. And this is just my yeah, okay, this one, yeah. My Mjolnir I like my Mjolnir because it's flat. So it just lays there. Yeah, a lot of people, I have a lot of videos that people just zone in on that one because it's there's the cat, and the cat's name's Merlin. And it said right there in the listing that the cat's name was Merlin. And then it's just over a moonstone. So yeah, I'm sitting there finishing, getting ready, so I can head out when he gets off work. I don't know how even these eyelashes are gonna be, but at least I got my eyebrows to look like they're part of the same family instead of distant relatives. Yeah, that should do it. I know. Nope, wrong one. That's not open yet. This morning has been insane. And then I'll show you. I gotta send this off. This is a pyramid I've been working on. For a friend of mine. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure he probably will. I made the top cap a little too big because I wanted layers of clear with the copper and the quartz. The picture we have here, the thumbnail, Let's see. It's really cool though because it's the chakra colors. But I think I made the. Let me get to it. La 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 la. Back to Chrome. I have to pack this thing up too. It's got to go by. I got to do a bunch of. I got to upload a lot of news blasts. So hopefully the place we're at, their Wi-Fi is fast enough and strong enough. I can do it. Present. Share screen. Nope. Wow. Island Teal Intrepid is still up. Estimated time of arrival Monday. Oh, okay. I got it. All right. I'm like going estimate. I'm thinking to myself, today's Tuesday. Cool. Okay. All right. Did I share it? Yeah. Go back to Chrome. But that's it. What I don't like, no, not the Island Teal. I can close that one. What I don't like about there's like a clear layer in between, and this cap and this part is too big. I should have made that just a little bit smaller, and for the crystal to sit up top, because I didn't get a layer in between the red and the orange. So if he likes it, I'll gladly pack it up and send it. But if he doesn't, I'll leave it around here somewhere because it's going to be pretty powerful because it's got copper and steel bearings. So that's going to be, it's really pretty. It's really cool. I just didn't. And when you got a metal mold, you can't see. Thank you, Jimena. I have one that I was gonna make for Renee. I started 2 of them, and she wanted purple. Well, I've got the orchid, which is it's way up here at the top for the crown chakra. It's a purple looking, and then I thought, okay, well, dark orchid will work, really nicely too. It's more pink than it is purple. So I'm gonna have looks like a pink pyramid, 2 pink pyramids. So put them out there on Facebook or Marketplace if anybody wants them. They're gonna look cool, but they're pink, and she wants purple. So I'm gonna go with the orchid, the light pale, like looks a little bit more like lilac, and then purple, all in the alcohol ink, so it's clear like this. You can see through it, and then at the very bottom, I'll put that really cool purplish looking blue in the solid mica powder. But so now I have to finish those 2 pink ones. So, but yeah. I forget where this will be going. So, I forget. Make sure this isn't anybody. Oh, I can't see my phone. Ah! I turned it down to show the. And now I can't see who wrote. Oh God, my dear friend. She's letting me know if I heard about the dewormer that cures cancer. And it's ivermectin. I don't even think she realized that. But yeah, let's get this back out of here. It's really pretty. So if he wants it, I'll ship it out either tomorrow or Thursday. So, but I wish I would have had more room for it. And I have now 4 shirts that have little drops. I need to remember to wear my apron that have little drops of resin on them, solidified. I've ruined. So they're my older ones, but still, they're not in the spot where if I'm doing my jokes for my shorts, you're gonna see them. But it's not, they're like 2 years old, so but still they don't coordinate with the robes. So I'm gonna have to look for some more and then just have those strictly or wear my apron. Because I don't know if I can get those purple and blue this anymore. Because the ones we got at Costco, the three 350 degrees, something like that brand. Yeah, I get it at Costco. Get them in a 2-pack. Really pretty purple and teal. But I digress. So, yeah, I'm hoping 9:15. I have to check in at 9:15 tomorrow morning. Yuck. I gotta find a place to eat out in Sammamish. Like that we're staying in another one of those that I call Fonzie's apartments because a lot of people have been adding up onto their garages places, turns in the raised second floor in their garage, turn it into an Airbnb, and it works great. And I just call them Fonzie's garage. Fonzie's apartment, which really dates me because I shows I was a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s. I love it. People are wishing the 80s would come back, and part of me is going, yes and no. I weighed 102 pounds back then. Let's see. Yeah, I went through high school in the 80s. So I went through high school in the 80s. So I had high school, graduated in 84. So literally my high school was 80. Yeah. So 80s, graduated high school of 84. Got my first piece of ass in the 80s. Got married in the 80s. Had my first kid in the 80s. That was a busy decade. But yeah. I don't know if I'd want to go back to the hairstyles. Those were just taught. You get in under an airplane ride with that much hairspray on, and something happens, poof, you've lost all your hair. I remember that was one of the warnings when we were younger. Don't wear nylons on a plane. Don't wear hairspray on a plane because God forbid something happens. Yeah, it was quite the decade. It was quite the busy decade. I had made the mistake of cutting my own bangs. So one of my school pictures, my bangs were like up to here because I trimmed them wet. I didn't think of the fact that they were gonna shrink up when they dried. So yeah, I have these little itty bitty bangs from one of my school pictures. Yeah, that's when I learned. Oh, I remember that was a big deal. It's the nation's birthday. We've made it this far. Somewhere I've still got $2 bills from that year. Got a book of them. I have some kind of, is it an old machinist book? I think I'd stuff them into it, keep them flat, and I don't know where that book is anymore. So, yeah, it goes fast. It goes fast. I look back and I could do without some of the styles. I'm still stuck with the 80s frosted eyeshadow. That'll never go away. I'm sorry. It's just not the 70s blue though, luckily. Or the hairstyles we had. And that's when I had hair. I had so much hair, those little banana clips we had, when we were younger, it wouldn't hold them. It wouldn't close. Yeah, I didn't know why, and I hadn't met my birth mother at that point, so I didn't know that I was going to end up with this that does not grow anymore. It doesn't grow anymore. I haven't had my hair cut in over 10 years. So, thank you. That's just some Here, I'll go get it and I'll show you. It's such a hodgepodge. Oh, well, I packed it. It's such a hodgepodge of colors that I put together. I packed my full one. The top I use the NYX loose powder white. Amazon. I got all this stuff off of Amazon. The bottom, evidently you can get this shit at the Dollar Tree. Is good old LA Colors, honeysuckle, loose, and it's almost running out, but it has this weird dispenser kind of thing. So I cracked it open so I get all of it out of there. Oh, no, scratch that. I got this at Walmart. And I just use a little bit of green on top of the honeysuckle, so it's not too much, and then a little bit of the darker green, and then some dark brown. So, yeah, nothing expensive, nothing fancy. But yeah, these were cute. They're probably very toxic. They're only $5 at Walmart. And I have one in kind of a red raspberry color. So, yeah, nothing fancy at all. I mean, and then I think the probably thing that costs the most is I go through a lot of eyeshadow. And my wings, those are a stamp. I cheat. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just hopefully it just won't make me go blind later on. But my wings are a stamp. I draw a little line from here up so I know where to go, and I just stamp them on, and then the eyeliner. Oh yeah, I don't mind some of the stuff from Walmart. I just don't know how toxic it is. And I wish I would probably pay a lot less for this if I went to the dollar store for the LA Colors, but I got it off of Amazon for like $4. So, oh, some people, yeah. My adoptive mother had really heavy eyelids, and so when she was in her 40s, people would ask me if she was Chinese. I'm like, no, I didn't catch it. I saw her all my life. I didn't think of it, and then they asked me if she was Chinese, and I just look at them like, "Are you kidding?" You know. But yeah, she was yellow too. Oddly enough, she had a really yellow skin tone. I mean, I crack up because there's some of these filters that look good on people on TikTok, don't look good on me. I have too much red in my skin, and so that's the first thing that pops out. Like if it's a blue, every bit of red pigment I have in my skin, it comes right out. I'm like, well, that looks good on her, but I can't use it. And then I also have an eyebrow. Well, there's like eyebrow stamps. I can't find any that go. They look weird on me, so I just use the little cream stuff, and just kind of draw on my own eyebrows. So yeah, I don't know if it's part of having the olive skin tone or what, but yeah, there's definitely a red um undertone. My it's like I don't know if you know, but my granddaughter, when she was born, she was really dark. Well, my son is what, 80% European. Her mom is 99% English. And my granddaughter came out dark. And my son was like, "Mom, why is Kira this dark?" I said, "It's because your grandma I showed her a picture of my birth mother when she was younger. I said, is Native American. She's got Indian skin. So she's got it. I've got it. Nathan's got it. I said, I've got it. Your brother's got it. And now Kira's got it. So that was fun. He's like, oh, okay. I said, yeah, you got native skin. So that child will tan with those blue eyes like you would not believe. So, oh, yeah, I don't do well with purple, or I've tried blue one day. One of these days I'll do that. But this looks really dark on me. This relentless raisin that I wear almost all the time. It seems to be my favorite. I didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Super Maybelline Super Stay 24 color. It's relentless raisin and number 50. And when it starts to run out, raised us by two people from the Depression who would cut the end of the toothpaste tube off just to scoop out the rest of the toothpaste. I take out that little guard they have for the brush and use the last of the toothpaste. I just set it up this way and use the last of the lipstick that way. Oh, that's still a pretty color. Like a nice wine color. Yeah, I have to use Neutrogena wipes to take it off. And if I'm not careful, everything is bright red. Because I have just smeared it all over if I'm in a hurry. So, yeah. I have so much extra now. The subscription, Amazon lets you have a subscription service of what they think you should go through it. I'll have enough makeup to get through the apocalypse. Yeah. But mascara is the one thing I go through the most. Because I tried fake eyelashes, and it just feels like I got a baseball cap sitting right there in my eyes. Can't see nothing. So, no, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was 16. And I think it was kind of a good thing because my skin was pretty decent. I didn't have it all clogged with pores, but by God, once I turned 16, I wasn't even allowed out of the house without at least lipstick. I had to have full war paint on. I had to have at least lipstick on. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have what they call Jenna Marbles. She used to be here on YouTube. I think she finally quit and decided to just live her own life and just be comfortable, and which is cool. I think it's awesome. But she had I love the term a goo addiction for like lip gloss. I have like boxes in this little cubby by my sink of different colors of makeup, not to mention the 3 drawers I have on top of on top of that little shelf thing, full. Hmm. Oh, so trying to picture that. For what is it? Can you use like a lipstick base? I can't remember what does what. I know there's pink and red and green, and to help, and I'll bring it out to the color. Awesome. I like that idea. I have some eyelashes, uh, eyeshadows from MAC that I need to dig out and use before they go bad. My ex daughter-in-law, I think now, well, here in maybe 40 days, was a Mac makeup artist. So yeah, I've got some Mac stuff that I like, but um that I don't know what is that. And you see it on TikTok, on Facebook. My foundation is L something IL, I can't remember. Yeah. I forgot what it's called. I have a gazillion emails from it. I can just go there. Confirm my digital. Oh. Oh, okay. Am I going Nintendo? My family thing. Oh, where's it at? But you see it. I actually like it. For some people can't. L makeage. Here, I'll type it in here. IL MAKI. You guys have probably seen it on either like Facebook or TikTok, whatever. I like it. It works pretty good. And I haven't worn a foundation in ages because finding one that fits this weird random skin tone was tough. It was either too dark, too light, too orange, That sounds like a gorgeous color though. Yeah. Somewhere I have a blue lipstick. I got to go with the Seahawks jersey. I don't watch the Seahawks anymore. They started kneeling and I was done. Not to mention, I got shit I can do on a Sunday besides sit in front of the boob tube for 4 hours. And so, I've always wanted to try black just out of curiosity. Yeah. It's a foundation that I put on with a brush, and I'm still trying to figure out this contouring stuff, and I don't know. But I'm 58. But I just do the Wet and Wild contour stick, decide here, blend it in, add a little bit of darker blush before I add this on, and hope that works. So yeah, but yeah, look for it on. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find a link I can put in there, and then maybe you can go. Okay. See if I can at least find the link. And get it to you that way. Oh, cool. I mean, it's less pore clogging. Not to mention, it'll save you some money too at the same time. Oh boy, that's one big link. So hopefully it comes into something. Oh, it came into 2 links. Hold on. That was. Can I just get the without all the extra? I don't want notifications. Just can I just go here? One of the places I don't like to put foundation on is my nose. Let's see if that makes it a little bit better. That might work. Because of my freckles. I like to show off my freckles. I'm going to be 80 years old if I live that long and have freckles. And I'll be the one to. You're welcome, hon. What did they say in Lethal Weapon? I don't know if it was the first one or second one. Talks about the new boyfriend that he has pits in his face. I'll be the 80-year-old with pits in my face. My freckles come out when I'm come out of the tannery. Oh, good Lord. They're just, think, we're here. I'm like, oh boy, there's the Irish side. Good. Yeah. My my ex-daughter-in-law, she had freckles. She has her own natural freckles. Puts on her, oh, so bad then. We're gonna be starting. Puts on her foundation and everything, gets everything done, and then draws dots. I'm like, you have your own freckles. Just don't put the makeup on so thick. And you can see your freckles. But yeah. I've even seen stamps for people to put freckles on their face, and I'm like, okay. You know. But yeah, if I go out in the sun, even in the sunshine, getting sun, yeah, they just come right out. So I have these on. They probably have makeup on the top of them. I racked. What was it? This finger. I thought I was gonna pull it off, pull my own nail off underneath it. Oh my god, that hurt so bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to. I think they're cute. I think freckles are cute. Um, I used to go to the pool so often as a kid. Part of I would tan so dark that part of me wouldn't get to the point to just stop tanning. So I'd have lighter blotches on my face. But yeah, I gotta get back and keep. So please let me get a date. I want a date. That doesn't sound good. I want a date for surgery. But I want to hopefully have enough time to get some more tanning visits in before, so that I'm not having to change up my makeup foundation because my skin got lighter over the winter. So just cross your fingers. I get some sort of. I'm tired of waiting. It's like Body said, the hurry up and wait is getting very tiring. I'm just ready to just get it over with. Even though, and then I have, I'm pretty sure I'll have drains. From the YouTube videos I've seen, I'll have drains, which are, hubby had drains with his surgery, and that was pretty good. It was, he had to sit there and measure that liquid out and stuff, and yeah, I'm tired of waiting. But I got him some inexpensive $8 shirts from Fred Meyer's Kroger, and he just bobby pinned, wrong kind, safety pinned them to his shirt, so they wouldn't catch on things. Well, I'm like going, I don't want to ruin my shirts, because now his 3 shirts that I got have little holes in them. They're great for sleeping now, but yeah, it is, Body. It is that way. Yeah, but yeah. I usually I'll go walking without any foundation so I could get more freckles. I don't know how many Native Americans come down with skin cancer. Probably not a whole lot of us. But I'm thinking of getting some fabric, like elastic fabric, probably about that wide, and then sew on Velcro, so then I can just use it like a belt somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know what's going to happen yet. But and pin my drains to that, so I don't ruin any clothes. And then they can be under my clothes, so I don't have, if the granddaughter sits there and starts poking at it and wants to know, what Nana's got. What are these, Nana? They're not be pulling. So they'll, oh God, I am such an ornery shit. Let's see, years ago, my youngest was 19. So he's 33 now. I had a bruise, and he kept poking me on my bruise. And I said, you poke me one more time, I'm going to punch you right in the mouth. And that was from an old Bill Cosby comedy routine of Ralph Jameson. And he did. So I went, "You hit me." I said, "I warned you," because it hurt. It was a bad bruise. My oldest would always come up, if I have a bruise or a zit or whatever, poke at it. Well, he had one of those little zit things on in the form of a star. You really couldn't see it under his glass frame, but he took his glasses off. So I went up and poked him. "What's that?" It's just like, I said, "Payback's a bitch, isn't it?" He's just like, "Oh, God." He's like, I'm like, "Well, yeah, I started it." So, but I think those little zit things are neat. So, yeah, his was in the form of a star. My son's stepdaughter's, hers was just oval. It didn't even, and I might go, "Oh, honey, you're like, you're 10 or 11 now." Like, "Oh, that stuff's starting awfully early." But then again, as a kid, I have the worst skincare routine. As a kid, I used alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Um, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. I'll get it figured out. I just hope I have time. I mean, I got plenty of in those drawers, fabric, Velcro. Just don't have anything that's really stretchy. It's the only thing. I'm gonna have to go and see if Isquat has a Joann's. I think they have a Hobby Lobby at least. And Hobby Lobby has fabric. Yeah, I don't think I have any cloth. I'd have to get cloth diapers, but yeah. Um. But what they do here for drains is they go into tubes, into it looks like a bulb syringe, like you suction out mucus out of a baby's nose, and you squeeze them really tight, yeah, and then you put the lid on, and as it slowly comes out, it suctions out all the fluid. Well, you have to measure that and dump that, and sometimes you end up with a lovely little clot inside of it they call a strawberry. No, it's not a strawberry, but yeah, because I used to have gold cloth diapers, but those became fabulous dish rags for a long time. Just for drying your hands. Those are great. And now this you mentioned the pants to soak stuff up. I now carry uh, a couple of diapers in the car, even though granddaughter's not in diapers. It is perfect. If you spill a 32-ounce pop, and I have WeatherTech, so it just sits there and sloshes in that plastic. You slap down one of them diapers, and boom, it's gone. It's just sucked up, and you just throw it away in the garbage. So, but yeah, uh, I think cloth diapers are a good idea. But God, I remember sweating in those. And the the we had plastic pants that our parents would put over our diapers so that they wouldn't get wet and anything. Those were warm. Those. And then of course the plastic somewhere in a box. I've got I think one left. Um, they were diaper protectors, but they were rumba pants. I don't know if that's the word I grew up calling them, where you have your little either your leggings or your kids' stockings, pantyhose kind of things with all the lace on the butt. Yeah, they. I have one of those somewhere with all the lace on the butt, the little plastic thing that keeps my diaper. Like if I sat down somewhere, my wet diaper wouldn't soak everything. But mhm. But I think they're far better to use than this plastic shit that people just throw away. Washcloths too instead of wipes. Yeah. I mean, I always thought that was terrible to put on a, a cold wet wipe on a kid's butt. It's like I don't know. There probably is, but when the boys were little, I don't think that was an option. I'm sure there's a container now that keeps your wet wipes warm. But back then, I would just wrap it up around the diaper and warm it up and then use it. And because God forbid I woke up the 36-year-old when he was younger. He was asleep 2 hours, awake 2 hours, asleep 2 hours, awake 2 hours. I did not want him fully awake because I wanted to go to sleep. I remember he still doesn't sleep. I mean, he'll go to bed at 9, but he just doesn't stay asleep for long. I was telling Keith when he was a baby, I'm trying to sleep, and it was his turn to diaper him and stuff, and they're out in the living room playing at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, comes out, don't play with him. I said, just change him, give him a bottle, and put him back to bed, or he's going to think 3 a.m. is the time to get up and start running around the house playing. Well, because that kid just, thank God the second one, 2 weeks old, slept in the night. Because I was still exhausted from the 3-year-old. So, but as I should get going, I got to go load my car. I figured I'd only be on here for 30 minutes, but I got to go get stuff in the car so I can get going before it's too dark. So the minute he gets here, he loads his shit in the car, and then we leave. And I get some food somewhere because I haven't eaten anything. So kind of saving it for a nice fancy dinner tonight. But I just got to find a spot. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. And definitely Thursday. I know that for sure. You too, Jimena. So I love you all. And yeah, either I'll look for a community post. I'll put it in a community post if we get back in time. Because I know I got to be back in time at 2:50 for my little redhead. So I will catch you. Yeah, I'm going to eat some, even if it's 5 mini tacos to get me through. That's a bad habit I have. But they're good with sour cream. A little bit of salsa. That's why I'm not getting any skinnier. So I will catch you all on the flip side. All my love, Miss Dragon. And I bet Paola forgot. It was, yes. Oh, I shall. Chicken, I shall. Yeah, Paola probably forgot I was up 2 hours earlier. It's like 8 o'clock there now. I will catch you later. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.